and against all our orders that are sitting at the kettle. It's often an indication.
What trading platform do you use?
Sorry?
What trading platform?
Finacle Bank.
What's,
Don't I?
what's the
Yeah, but
what's the spread on this?
what was the spread there? But here I'm using MT4 to generate the signals, and then I can place my trades on any
You have
platform,
worldwide spread
One
on
time.
all the major indices.
which is really good. Yeah.
Just pushing through now.
Yeah.
push it through.
So 15 pips in profit. So now I've moved my stop to exactly entry. Yeah.
Is that a 1 minute chart? Or?
Well, I'm
This is a
looking at
15 minute
yeah.
chart.
But because I'm scalping, my system here is 1 minute. Yeah. Easy, child's play.
Yeah.
Say yes.
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 No, seriously, it's like if you patiently wait, there's absolutely, these are the things I'm actually doing it all the time. I have live trading web. I had this morning, every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I trade the European Open, and my members forced me out of retirement, and they said, Jay, I want you to help us with the US market. So I do only Tuesday evenings, US close. So every Tuesdays. Okay, 22 pips in profit. Okay, so now what I've done is I've actually raised my stop just above, just below my yellow pivot. So my stop is at 27,642. Okay, my entry was 27,632. So I'm banking 10 pips, isn't it? So I'm just raising my stops. Why I'm a bit aggressive here? Because see, US 30 has gone up very high. Personally, I think I'm preparing for a mother of all shots here. Yeah.
In the coming days or weeks. Or,
I would say could be in the coming weeks. Yeah.
A big
What I'm
correction.
actually doing, again, it's not a financial advice, but I manage my own SIP, my own pension plan. Okay, and they now have an ETF for going short on a pension plan. Okay, and when the time comes in, I'm gonna pile in.
So how do you scan 40 to 50 charts? Is there a software you could just scan in so many charts?
Yeah, I mean, as you saw in that presentation, you see, as soon as a setup comes in, right, an arrow comes, or if I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3, all I simply do, I place an alert. I don't need to be glued and watch the chart. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 happens. You put an alert saying, okay, if the price comes to 27,630, let me know. Yeah. And then as soon as the price hits there, it lets you know. You take a trade. Yeah. Do you want to go into 4-hourly charts on there?
No.
No, you can't. Okay, do 60 minutes. Okay, see, this is a very strong resistance there, isn't it? So this could be potentially a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, really strong resistance there.
That's all-time high, isn't it?
No, that's 60 minutes. I think for that you need to go into weekly.
Just this.
I mean, it's not far
But
away.
it's pretty much,
Yeah.
it's
Pretty much
higher
on
from
from-
last
Okay,
night.
but see, it's running out of momentum, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you consider cashing in now then? Because
No,
you see,
I
Or do
mean,
you still think-
my stop is just,
you
because,
just try your stuff
yeah.
all the time.
but I mean, at one stage we were 25 pips in
Yeah,
profit.
that's pretty
yeah?
good on
But my stop profit is 10 pips. Okay, so if I get stopped out, it'll be 5 plus 10 pips, 15.
You know, unfortunately, I've been stopped out because I
You
have
have.
set the stop at 27,649
Okay,
and a little pull back.
right, okay, yeah, that took you out, yeah. So no, what I've done is I've,
Profited $12.75.
okay, so drinks on him tonight, yeah? Drinks on him.
I mean, they literally are, but
Okay.
But you see, that's the mistakes retail traders do. They snatch the profit. Yeah. Okay. But trail the stops, but don't have it too tight. So that
Like
red candle, it takes you out.
Yeah.
But see, it's like what I did was I looked at my pivots here. So I just placed it just below the pivot. So at the moment, it's approaching 40 pips. Yeah. So I look at the double top. So what I've now done is now I've trailed the stop just the low
Of that
of
one?
the previous candle.
Yes.
Okay. 45 pips. Okay. So I'm just trailing. Who can know for sure where the market's gonna stop? Nobody. Right? Even those guys on Bloomberg or CNBC, you know, as soon as it starts, oh, the reason the market is down 20 pips is because blah, 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 blah. Yeah?
Sorry, Jay, sorry, you manually trailing your stops there. Do you have a system for
I have,
automatically
yeah.
trailing?
So you see, on my main trading system, which obviously I haven't got this one, I
Yeah, sure.
mainly used to, but
Just demonstrate, it's automatic.
that's right, it's automatically trading it. So I've actually got an EA,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's doing all the hard work for
Sure.
me, yeah.
So when you say automatically, it's not like it's trailing it 10 pips behind or something, but
Yeah.
according to the candles and
That's
stuff like
right.
that, the
That's right.
technical
Yeah. Yeah.
things. Yeah.
But we traded this yesterday in my live trading room. Okay, how many of you are interested in coming to my live trading room? Yeah, you got my email, haven't you? Drop me an email. I'll be happy to give you a couple of sessions. You know, just like what you've seen here, right? But there is like you'll be able to see 12 charts. Then what on the webinar I can only do 12 charts, but generally, see, I've got nearly 48 charts I'm looking at, all different, yeah, all different.
Jay, do we have to pay for the live trading session?
Yeah, you do, but I'll give you some free sessions, yeah, 50 pips,
Very
yeah,
nice.
50 pips.
it'll get to the high. And so, do we care why the market's doing what it's doing? Does that matter?
No.
That's very important.
Fantastic, yeah, what is said, do we care? We don't. Is there a reason why it's going up? Would anybody have a reason? No. Okay, so now it's a double top on that 1 minute chart. Can you put it on 1 minute chart? Okay, you see it's got a double top there. Okay, it's just broken, yeah. So my, at the moment it's 52 pips in profit. My stop is at 30 pips profit, yeah. So if I get stopped out, I'd lose the 20 pips. But look, if this takes off, it could be 100, yeah. Okay. So again, if there's one, the other thing you can take out from this is don't snatch a profit. Let it run. Yeah? Okay? You're not here to make 15, 20, 30, 40 pips. You want to make 100, 200, 300 pips. And you know what? You can then will make it. Yeah? Those examples you saw, they were all 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart, 300 pips. But why? Everything was in sync, right? The software is looking top-down analysis. So I don't need to look at what the 30 minutes doing, what the hourly is doing, because everything's, the computer's doing all the work for you, yeah? Okay, I've just moved the stop to below the third green candle, and that's 40 pips. Yeah.
That one looks like a railway track, doesn't it?
1 minute I wouldn't focus a lot on railway tracks. Yeah. Okay, what are the charts? Okay, yeah, we missed US Tech. Okay, can you bring the US Tech chart? Yeah. So see, this was our watch list. But you know what is, if I'm not doing training, if I'm not answering question, I would have taken that. It's a matter of click, click, click. Yeah. Say perfect.
You can still take it.
Yeah.
You would never do it. Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the template would have been there. Yeah. Okay. So that was another trade. I'm looking, the other charts, I'm looking at GBP USD, no, Euro Dollar, it's a watch list for longs. Just looking at M30. Do you want to bring the Euro Dollar chart?
Excuse me. Why do you think Euro dollar is watch list for longs?
Okay, I'll just explain you in a moment.
Thank you.
On mine, it was supporting at my red and magenta pivot. At the moment, it's resisting at the yellow pivot. And if the yellow pivot goes, it could really go up. So again, this is purely based on price action.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at fundamentals or who's gonna say what. Sometimes it could mess up that particular trade, yeah? But 80% of the time, it's gonna go in your favor. Provided you do the homework right, it's gonna go in your favor, yeah?
You want 1 minute or you want?
No. If I can have 30 minutes, okay? Strong support, yeah? You got double bottom there, yes? You got a break of the trend line, yeah? So now, if you can go over to the 5-minute chart, the same one. Yeah, see, he's highlighted that, double bottom. Just say my trade's running, am I looking at it? Am I worried? Do I seem anxiety or worry? Oh, my trade's doing, what is gonna happen? No. Yeah. I tell you what, classic example, I was talking to Tonio. GBP New Zealand, last year I was on holiday, right? I always take my mini laptop with me, okay? It's a tiny one, but Windows based. I can have my indicators there. And we're at the airport, looked at it, find a perfect long signal, did the trade, and the target, I'd actually put it as 300 pips. Arrived at Gatwick, looked on my phone, target achieved. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think you were asking me what trades I look at was GBP New Zealand. Oh, love it. GBP JPY, love it. It moves crazy. Okay. So now, can I have 5 minutes? Okay, fine. So see that move, I'm not in there. Yeah, I've missed that. Now I need a pull back. Okay, so the moment it's at my yellow pivot, my red is somewhere there. So I need a pull back, and then I'm going to take a trade. Now, what if it just continues going up?
Forget
What would I do?
Forget it.
Forget it. Who said forget it? Yeah. Okay. Forget it. Yeah. If you're looking at 20, 30 charts, or even if you're looking at 6 charts, how many of you look at more than 10 charts? 6, yeah, 10, 6, 4. You know, even if you look at 4 charts, yeah, if you forget one, you will get another opportunity. Yeah. Okay.
Jay, can you give us an example of 1, 2, 3 on that chart, please?
Okay, yeah, there is. Look, that's your 1. Yeah, that's your point 1. That's your point 2. See, it's on a higher high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's your point 3. It's done a higher low, isn't it?
Yeah.
No rocket science.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more you watch the charts, right, you get better and better. Yeah. It's just like the first time you started driving the car. How was it? Yeah. But what happens now? You go from A to B. You don't even know what you've passed, isn't it? Right? This is just like that. The more you do it, you keep repeating as what's his name? Tony Robbins. Who's heard of him?
Yeah.
Repetition is a mother of
Learning.
all skills learning, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Again, you order the book Forex Master a Child's Play. Yeah.